So with the announcement that the Great One Fallow is coming out and the update is right around the corner, I decided to make a fallow guide for today. I like to start things off by running a good distance. So I find from this outpost to here gives them time to get into their zones, as there's a zone right here, which is just solo for me, but there's zones here, so this distance gives me time to run and let the fallow get into their zone. And then I just haven't really done too many runs. The top right lake of the map has been probably the best fallow lake since the map has been released. The two beside it used to be good, but now there's only possible, I believe it's possible for a fallow to be at these lakes, but I don't have any personally on my map. This river is okay. There's lots of solos. I don't love grinding solo zones, so because I tend to move around. But as I run down there, that's how I start my run. And then this cove under the outpost on the right is pretty good. Right now I don't have very many fallow there, but it used to be really good, so who knows after the update if the fallow will be thick there again. By the bridge is also a really good spot. The center lake used to be one of the best spots. For me, it's still really good. For others, it's not as good as it used to be. And then a new lake that they're at is the lake beside the mountains. It's okay. The top half for me is much better than the bottom half, and the very bottom outreach thing of land there is pretty good. I don't have very many at the tip, but it's all kind of around the coast there. The whole coast will have them. Yeah, so I'll take you down to some of the better zones. I forgot to mention that the drink time is from 10 till 1300, but I tend to set the time to 10:30, 10:45 to also allow the fallow to make it to their zone before I start my run. For weapons, there I just use the Zarza 10. It's probably the best gun for them. It has the fastest firing rate, I believe, in the game. And the 308 is a perfectly good caliber for them. But if you do not have that DLC, the M1 Garand is also a very good weapon for them. It's not quite as powerful as the 308. So here we pick up the two fallow, a 142. And the other one is still up here. And here's the other one. 144, so basically the same size. So here, this peninsula here, if I'm placing tripods, you want to be around 150 meters out from the zone. So this zone is right around here in that corner. This one I don't think I'll be able to get to 150, but just try to get a good sight line. And somewhere close to 150 or 300, just a good zeroing range, so you don't have to compensate for heights. Fallow aren't here yet. Oh, yeah, here they are. That's a pretty big one there. That's a 5 actually. So here we're around 200. It's close to 150, so you should be good. Just try to find a spot for the tripod. And yeah, 150 should be good from this range. Just aim for the center of the lungs, right behind the leg there. Just like that. And they go down instantly. And I believe that's the only buck in that zone. There was 2 when I first came by, so the respawn might not have made it to its zone yet. Here's our 5. See if he makes it. He is a diamond. 263.83. Got him in the heart there. So just right by this crease here is a good shot, and it'll drop him every time. Let's tax him. So I have it set up here so that this zone is just under 200 meters. I have not tested it, so I don't know if it'll work for this spot. I might have to place a tent a little closer, but with when animals are within 200 meters, when you spawn in, they won't be rendered in, so then you can shoot there without spooking the animals in that zone. So I'll run down there and show you. As you can see here, it didn't quite work. We're just a little too far away, so they rendered in. So I might have to put a tent a little bit closer. But these guys are rendered in. And oh, that guy's big. There's another 5 on my map. I have not checked my map since the redistribution and stuff. I've got 2 5s on my map. So I'd probably place a tripod around here. So I've got my tripod here. These guys did run away, but there should be some still in that zone. We'll take out this 5. Around 250 out. 0 for 300 should be good for that. Aim a little bit low. I think we got a single lung there. It'll go down. And we can take out these guys over here too. They're 250, so they're a little close. They went alert. So we might have to back this tripod up a little bit so that they don't go alert. But when you're setting up your grind, you'll always have to be fine-tuning, and everyone's map is a little bit different. Take these guys out. Should be 2 good shots there. Yeah, those 2 both went down. So now we fast travel over here. And then on the other side here, you see not all of them were in, but some of them were, but they spooked, so they'll run away. But, so I'll put a tent closer there, so they're not for sure won't render in, but here's our 5. Pick him up. See what he scores. He's also diamond 261. Single lung there. So 2 diamonds. So we're at this big lake here. This is probably the best lake for them. There's a bunch of fallow here. Tons of bucks. Yeah, and there's even more on this side, but as you can see, they're not rendered in, so that's what I was trying to show you guys at the river there. So I'd shoot these guys over here. I'll probably just take out a couple. Take out another 5? I don't think this guy will make it. He's around 200 out. 0 for 150. It's a third 5. What is with my spawns? But then, once I get further away here, these guys will start rendering in. And then I'll shoot back at them. So then it just makes it easier to shoot everything at this lake, because there's so many deer here. So if you can have some not rendered in, shoot half of the lake, then teleport to the other side and shoot the other half of the lake. It just allows you to get more deer down instead of spooking them. Here's the third 5. See if he makes diamond. He's just a gold 226, but 3 5s right off the start. And then I'd shoot these guys across here. But with that, I think that's basically it. Just make sure you guys know that you can place tents within 200 meters, but they won't spawn in. So you can use that to your advantage. Just make sure when you're trying to get there, your tents are further than 200 meters. I would tend to place them around 220, just to be sure that they'll render in. And then tripods at around 150, if possible, sometimes 300. But with that, I think we'll call it a day, and hopefully that helps you guys trying to get your great one fallow. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.